Kit 6 is a 4-point retractable wheelchair tie-down with a separate 3-point occupant restraint system. The wheelchair front tie-down is a fixed length type, whilst the rear is the Unwin Quattro retractable wheelchair tie-down. Quattro units are used to quickly and easily secure wheelchair units for transit. With the buckle facing outwards, fasten the front straps to the front wheelchair frame on the designated front tie-down attachment point. Press down on the ribbed part of the aluminium track fitting, or ATF, and push firmly towards the wheelchair until the yellow clip drops and locks into place. Install the second tie-down, ensuring that the position of this is parallel with the first, and repeat the procedure. Move to the rear of the wheelchair. Pull the wheelchair back to tension the front straps and apply the brakes on the wheelchair. Place the pair of Quattro with the carabiners facing outwards like so. To fit Quattro into the rail, press down on the ribbed part of the ATF to locate in the rail and then push firmly towards the wheelchair until the yellow clip drops and locks into place. Press the yellow release button and attach the carabiner to the designated position on the wheelchair frame. Press the yellow release button to take up the webbing slack. Turn the tensioning handles towards the wheelchair. Install the other Quattro unit on the opposite side, ensuring that the positioning of each unit in the rail is parallel. Turn the tensioning handles until the webbing is equally taut on each Quattro unit. The webbing should create an angle of around 30 to 45 degrees and should be in line with the rear of the frame to hold the wheelchair correctly and securely. The occupant restraint should now be fitted, with the stalk positioned on the aisle side of the vehicle for quick release in the event of an emergency, and inertia reel above the 3rd point fixing. Fit the inertia reel and stalk into the rail. Clip the 3rd point fixing into the cant rail above the inertia reel and unfasten the tongue and buckle. Pull the black webbing upwards and unfasten the tongue from the grey webbing buckle. Position the black webbing to form the lap belt and insert the tongue into the buckle stalk. Ensure that the lap belt lays low on the pelvis of the occupant, running close as possible over the hips on both sides. Fit the grey shoulder belt tongue into the 3rd fixing point buckle. Position the grey webbing to form the shoulder belt and insert the tongue into the buckle. Adjust the height of the shoulder belt to clear the occupant's shoulder by approximately 25 mm or 1 inch. To remove the occupant restraint, first release the grey shoulder belt from the lap belt section, then from the 3rd point fixing, and carefully allow the shoulder belt to return to the retractor. Reconnect the 3rd point fixing tongue and buckle. If necessary, remove the 3rd point fixing from the cant rail. Disconnect the black lap belt from the buckle stalk on the aisle side and carefully allow the lap belt webbing to return onto its retractor. To protect the restraint webbing, connect the shoulder belt buckle to the lap belt tongue above the opening of the retractor box. Remove both the occupant restraint and the stalk from the rail and stow in a suitable location in the vehicle. To remove the Quattro, press the yellow release button, unfasten the carabiner from the wheelchair frame and guide the webbing into the Quattro cover reel. Lift the yellow plunger to remove the Quattro from the rail. Release the wheelchair brakes and push the wheelchair forward. Reapply the wheelchair brakes. Remove the front straps by depressing the buckle button and release the front tie-downs from the rail. Store Kit 6 in an appropriate place in the vehicle.